Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here with Jeff Grant, SBR contributor, and today we're going to be looking at that NFL preseason match between the Buccaneers and the Jaguars. All right, Jeff, so we all pretty much want to know what Lovie Smith and Leslie Frazier are going to do with their new team. And in your opinion, what do you expect we can actually see from this?
I expect a defensive-minded football team with those two guys at the top of the coaching tree. Of course, Lovie Smith took off 2013 after getting fired from the Chicago Bears. And during his time in the Windy City, his teams led the NFL in takeaways. While you look at Leslie Frazier's background, he spent the previous 3 years with the Minnesota Vikings. Yes, they didn't perform at a very high level, but a lot of that was due to the fact that the Vikings didn't have a quarterback. The defense performed well at times, especially in getting after the quarterback. And Lovie Smith has mentioned in a lot of press conferences during training camp that he really likes his defensive line. He has a lot of depth at that position, which could spell trouble for a young Jaguars team in this one.
All right, now, on the other side of the ball, in your opinion, do you think that Gus Bradley could be considered to have some similar pedigree to Smith? And how do you think that this can actually help him build the defense similar to the one that the Seahawks had in 2012?
Yeah, Bradley, 4-12 record in his first season in Jacksonville. That was probably better than most expected. This was a team that was an underdog of 2 touchdowns or more quite regularly during the 2013 season. He's now bringing in his personnel that really fits his style of defense, of what he thinks. He's not the defensive coordinator anymore, of course, but he spent time at that position with the Seattle Seahawks and really built the foundation under head coach Pete Carroll, which led to the Seahawks winning a Super Bowl. What he does is he wants cornerbacks with length, and he's got a lot of those players in camp right now. They've drafted some in the later rounds of the NFL draft, so they're really stockpiling talent, much like Richard Sherman and some of the previous cornerbacks that he's coached over the course of his NFL career. So they are definitely ahead on defense and looking to build on their offense.
All right, so defense is the name of the game right now. But do you think that this is going to allow them to dominate some of the middle-of-the-road quarterbacks in this matchup?
Absolutely. These are two teams that don't have true number one quarterbacks. Josh McCown is a journeyman, spent time with the Arizona Cardinals, also spent the previous 3 seasons with Chicago Bears. While you look on the other end, Jacksonville with Chad Henne just waiting until number 3 overall pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, Blake Bortles, gets up to speed. That may take a year, so the defense definitely has the advantage in this matchup going against these signal callers.
All right, so in this case, who or actually what would be a good bet in this case? In my opinion, I like the under, but what are your thoughts on that?
I think that's the only way you can go in this game. There's just simply not enough information right now to go with the over or a side in this game. And when you're a handicapper, you need to find the best edge that you can find, especially in preseason play. So I'm going to go under the total in the Week 1 preseason opener for both of these squads.
All right, Jeff, sounds like some good stuff here. Thanks once again, and I'll catch you back tomorrow.
Thank you.
And for SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.